Math Day, great day, Math Lead learners. Welcome to Mathematics Lead channel, where we turn your math worry into mastery. I'm David, and together, let's have fun while learning. For today's lesson, we're going to discuss the proving theorems on seconds, tangents, and segments. Before we start, here's our objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to prove theorems on intersecting chords, second to second, and tangent to second segments using similar triangles with logical accuracy. Second, demonstrate persistence by actively justifying proof steps in learning logs. And last, construct and solve. Create a level geometric diagram for a real-world problem and execute the algebraic solution to find radius. Look at this arc, a whispering gallery. Engineers need to know exactly how much load it can bear, and it depends on its geometry. To understand this, we need to master the relationship between the lines that cut through a circle. Specifically, we are proving the theorems on seconds, tangents, and segments. Before we prove, let's activate our tool belt. I want you to recall the AA similarity postulate. If two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another, the triangles are similar. And if they are similar, what do we know about their sides? Exactly, their corresponding sides are proportional. Keep that in mind. It is the key that unlocks the everything we are about to do. And now, let's look at our first case, the intersecting chords theorem. We have chord AB and chord CD crossing at point P. The theorem claims that AP and PB is equal to the product of CP and PD. But why? Let's use a strategy called per check. I will start the logic and I want you to finish the steps. For step 1, draw imaginary lines connecting A to C and B to D. We now have two triangles, the triangle APC and triangle DPB. Look at the angle APC and angle DPB. They are vertical angles, so they are congruent. Now, look at the angle A and D. They both subtend the same arc BC. And now, here is your task. Grab your learning log or piece of paper. I want you to write one sentence explaining why triangle APC is similar to triangle DPB. Don't just write AA similarity. Explain which angles match. Pause the video for 30 seconds. Go! Welcome back. Did you write that angle A is congruent to angle D because they intercept the same arc? Excellent! Since the triangles are similar, their sides are proportional. We can set up the proportion. AP over DP is equal to CP and BP. Now, use your algebra skills using cross multiply. And what do you get? Exactly. AP and BP is equal to the product of CP and DP. And there it is. You have just proven that the product of the segments of one chord equals the product of the segments of the other. This logic applies even if the intersection point is outside the circle. Now, let's apply this to the real world. Imagine a circular tunnel. The road width is 10 meters. The height of the arc at the center is 2 meters. We need to find the radius of the tunnel. Using the theorem we just proved, the chord is bisected. So, 5 and 5. The vertical segment is 2. And the rest of the diameter is 2r minus 2. So, The equation is 5 and 5 equals 2 times the quantity of 2r minus 2. This is where I leave you with a challenge. Solve for r. Once you have the radius, I want you to write a math journal entry. Explain to a non-mathematician how a simple multiplication rule helps you to find the size of a massive tunnel. Geometry is not about memorizing shapes. It's about understanding the rigid logic that holds them together. Today, you use writing to learn, to clarify your thoughts and logic to prove a theorem. That is mathematicians do. I'm David. Keep proving, keep questioning, and I will see you next lesson.